Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're getting our hands dirty and talking about something close to my heart: organic farming. Whether you have acres of land or just a sunny windowsill, you can create a thriving organic garden. Here are some DIY organic farming tips to get you started. One of the best things you can do for your organic garden is to start composting. Add your kitchen scraps, things like veggie peels, coffee grounds, eggshells, and mix in leaves, grass clippings, and even shredded newspaper. Turn it every now and then to give it some air, and before you know it, you'll have the most amazing, nutrient-rich compost to feed your garden. If you really want to take control of your garden, I highly recommend building some raised beds. You can use untreated wood, bricks, even old stones. Get creative. Just make sure that they're at least a foot high to give those roots plenty of room to breathe. Fill them up with a mix of your homemade compost, some good topsoil, and maybe a little organic matter, and you're good to go. Now let's talk about feeding those plants. Forget those harsh chemical fertilizers. We're going all natural here. Fish emulsion and seaweed are great options, packed with nutrients. And if you're feeling adventurous, try worm castings. Trust me, they're not as scary as they sound. One of the simplest, yet most effective things you can do for your garden is to add a nice thick layer of mulch. It helps keep the moisture in, prevents those pesky weeds from popping up, and as it breaks down, it adds even more nutrients to the soil. You can use all sorts of things from mulch, shredded bark, straw, even dried leaves. Now let's talk pests. One of my favorite methods is companion planting. Certain plants actually help deter pests from others. For example, try planting marigolds near your tomatoes. They're known to repel those pesky whiteflies. And don't forget to invite the beneficial insects to the party. Plant flowers like daisies, lavender, and sunflowers to attract ladybugs and other helpful critters. Water is precious, and there's no better way to conserve it than by collecting rainwater. You can start simple with a rain barrel under a downspout. Use this collected rainwater for watering your garden, and it's often even better for your plants than tap water. There's something truly magical about starting your garden from seed. You can start your seeds indoors in little biodegradable pots and then transplant them outside once the weather warms up. It's so rewarding to watch them sprout and grow, knowing you gave them their start. Want to extend your growing season and enjoy fresh produce year-round? Then you need a greenhouse. You can easily build your own using some PVC pipes, clear plastic sheeting, and a little bit of elbow grease. To keep your soil healthy and productive year after year, it's essential to practice crop rotation. One year, plant legumes like peas or beans. They're nitrogen fixers, meaning they actually add nitrogen to the soil. The next year, plant something that needs a lot of nitrogen, like leafy greens or corn. If you're serious about composting, you've got to try worm composting. It's like having a whole team of little helpers breaking down your kitchen scraps. Just add some bedding like shredded paper or coconut coir, toss in your food scraps, and let the worms do their thing. Let's face it, weeds are the worst. But there are natural ways to keep them at bay without resorting to harmful herbicides. Lay down a layer of cardboard or newspaper right on top of the soil, then cover it with a layer of mulch to make it look nice and tidy. Ready to try something different? Hydroponics is a fun and fascinating way to grow plants without any soil at all. All you need is a container, some water, and some special hydroponic nutrients. You can grow leafy greens, herbs, even tomatoes hydroponically. So there you have it, y'all, my top DIY organic farming tips to get you started on your own journey to sustainability. Starting a DIY organic farm or garden takes time and patience, but the rewards are worth it. Happy gardening.